Hello, I'm Dave, Tube Bender Dave, the owner of Ultimate Tube Bender Parts. Our company does replacement parts for hydraulic tube benders, mainly Pines and Clark & Lewis. We do on-site service work and repairs, machine evaluations, machine refurbishing, and also complete rebuilds from ground up. Today I'd like to show you a Pines number 2 that we just finished doing a rebuild on for our customer. So come on over here, we'll start in the back and I'll show you some of the features and functions of the machine. All of our rebuilds, we put on all brand new hydraulic cylinders. We do not use the original factory cylinders. So this is a brand new hydraulic Mandrel cylinder. This has all new proximity switches to sense forward and reverse. All of our proximity switches have replaceable cords, all new hydraulic fittings, all new hydraulic hoses. The customer had a 5-foot base extension that was provided as well, so we used their extension and hooking it to the machine. This one has a brand new hydraulic pump and motor. We use a piston pump versus the vane pump. And we have a flow control down here that they can actually turn off in case they ever had to work on the system, that you're not going to drain all the hydraulic oil out of it. Switches on the side, we have a bend home that tells the system that the bend arm is home. We also have an over travel switch, and you can adjust this rod at any point to make it hit that switch if you had to set that for, in case the machine was bending over, you could actually turn the machine off. Through here, this has all new chain, front and back, all new connecting links, new sprocket with a new bushing. And we also have a brand new hydraulic cylinder for the bend, and this cylinder is a 5-inch bore versus the 4.5-inch stock factory cylinder that they use. The cylinder also fits the same envelope, so you don't have to change anything on there. This one we used hoses up here versus the hard lines because of the way we ran the hydraulics. But if you were to replace the cylinder on site, you could actually use the original hard steel lines that was provided from the factory from the day it was built. Customer provided just a wiper die base. They still have the upper section at their facility. This one had a worn out keyway for the bend die, so we actually machined it for an insert to go in, plus a new key, new outer locating ring, new inner locating ring, new tool post, and we use a larger style nut on the top versus using an 1.5" 12 hex nut. This gives you a lot more surface area to hold that die down to the bend die surface on here. Clamp die holder, we use a solid block versus a casting. The half round on here is fully adjustable side to side. And the reason we did that is because there are so many different locations for the spot face that Pines used for their half rounds, that so many people have different tools that they bought through the years from other facilities, picked them up at auctions, and that half round location is in a different spot. So we make it fully adjustable so you don't have to make a lot of adapters. This one has a linear rail and bearing style pressure die holder. Instead of using the support blocks, the pins, and the bearings, this is just a different style. I thought I had this loose, so hang on one second here. So one nice feature of this is we put a support on here so you can run this pressure die holder in and out. Nice and easy, so it takes the load off of having a pressure die on here, tilting forward, trying to pry up on it to get this big assembly back and forth. Just make it easier for setups on there. This one has new slides. We also manufacture the bronze casting style. This particular one has steel, and it also has 6 bronze wear strips, a much stronger slide than the bronze casting style. With the new slides in here, we put in all new clamp bars, new gibs, and new bottom wear strips. All of those components are new. And then inside here, we put in brand new rod ends. Sometimes they're brand new toggle links, or we rebush the toggle links with new bushings, take the old ones out, put the new ones in. So it has a new safety plate switch, also new clamp and new pressure die clamp cylinders. Again, we do not use the original factory style. These are all brand new. Then onto the hydraulic side, we have a Lube USA slide lubricator. So this lubrication system, every 60 minutes of machine operation, will pump lube into the slide areas to keep everything lubricated, keep materials out, keeps the slides lasting a lot longer. On the hydraulic side, we have a decel circuit. So the decel, the purpose of that is, instead of running full speed on the forward side, you can slow it down at the end. So if you had a 90-degree bend and you want to slow it down 5 degrees before the end of the bend, you could program that in there. Then we have a flow control that you can adjust for how much slowdown you want to use on there. We have a bend valve. So this runs forward and reverse for the swing arm. Behind it is a flow control, so you can slow down the forward side and you can slow down the reverse side, because a lot of times the reverse side's full blast. It comes back very, very fast. The clamp and the pressure die clamp valves on here, we run flow controls on here. So we independently split this circuit out, so you can move the clamp in and out, or you can move the pressure die in and out, instead of having it on one valve with a flow control to slow down the pressure die. And we also have a valve for the mandrel. So it runs the mandrel cylinder forward and reverse. And then a hydraulic filter on the return. And our control system, we run a quick disconnect on here so that you can unplug it in case you ever needed to move the machine. If you ever needed to service it, send it back to us for some reason. Nice, quick, and easy versus trying to rewire all of the wires in there. And then the electrical box is all new as well. Motor starter, transformer, fuse block, terminal strip, all new wiring. And I'll show you the control as well. So our control is a digital controller. You can run this manually, you can run it in full automatic. And then inside, everything in here, all of the yellow are for your inputs, showing you all the positions for your switches. All of the black ones down here are for the hydraulics. And then next to everything on here tells what they are. They're kind of abbreviated, so it'll show like clamp forward, clamp reverse. So this way it's nice and easy to troubleshoot anything, because you can see what's turning on and what's turning off on there. And then we'll run this through a full cycle forward and a full cycle reverse. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. If you have any questions, you can contact us at 810-844-0233 or check out our website at www.benderparts.com. Thanks again. Have a great day.